Why does the Volvo has a big stick and you don't? Shame on you, BMW. Shame on you. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm making this quick video to talk about something that I think every car owner should do before you do either spirited driving or any long distance driving, and that is checking your oil. And to demonstrate, I'm using both the BMW behind me as well as the Volvo to talk through the differences in checking the oil on both cars. So I'll start with the BMW first, and then I'll move over to the Volvo right after. Alright, so hang in there. So I just turned on the BMW, and as you can see, the car has not warmed up as yet. And in order to check the oil level in the BMW, you need to go through this menu. There's not a traditional dipstick in this car. So there's quite a few steps that one needs to go through. You don't go open the hood like you would on the Volvo. You need to go to the MMI and then go to vehicle info. And then to measure your engine oil, click on OK. And then you get this message, and the system is basically telling you you need to get the car up to operating temperature. The biggest problem we're gonna have here is waiting for the engine to warm up, and once it warms up, then we'll be able to perform this test. All right, so let's wait. If you look at the time, it's 11:04. Let's see how long it takes for this car to get to what this screen is saying operating temperature should be. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so we've got the hood on the Volvo open, and the strut is basically holding up the hood. And as you can see right in the engine bay, that yellow tab is for the oil dipstick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out, and then we can check. And I have a piece of tissue here that we can then use to wipe the stick initially, and then do our second check. All right, so hold on. As you can see, I've removed the dipstick from the car, and there is some oil in there up to the fill level. I'm gonna wipe it and check again by reinserting the dipstick back into the hole, the oil fill hole, and then checking again. Okay, so I have wiped the oil off of the stick, and I am going to pull it back out. This is my real check right here, and as you can see, I have oil all the way up to the fill level. Easy peasy. Now we wait for the BMW to warm up fully so that we can test it. As far as oil check goes on the Volvo with a traditional dipstick, very simple to perform. So 9 minutes have passed. The BMW is still running, and it did not have to go up to 200 or more degrees in order for us to test the oil level. It seems as if the car is telling us, okay, you can go ahead and test the oil, check the oil level at this point. So I am gonna click the iDrive button, and now we wait. So the system is gonna run through this measurement routine, and then it will tell me on screen whether I need to haul ass to get oil, or whether there's enough oil in the car and there's nothing to be worried about. But let's see how long this takes. So we clicked the MMI right around, the iDrive on the MMI, we clicked it right around 11:15. So that's 1 minute gone. It's about 58% of the way. Seems to be, moving along at a pretty good clip. The car is still warming up. You can barely hear the engine. It's like so quiet. You can whisper in here. Yes, I'm whispering. Yes, it's at 96. And here we are, it says 100%. And then visually on the MMI display, you would see a representation of your engine. I don't know if that's what the engine really looks like in the engine bay, because it's covered, buried under plastic. And then off to the right, there's an indicator showing your oil level, and my oil right now is at the max level. There you have it. This is how you check the oil in both a car with a dipstick versus a car that has, you know, an on-screen representation of your oil meter. Okay, so I have the hood of the BMW open, and yeah, sadly, no dipstick. No dipstick. Plastic everywhere. I see plastic. Lots of plastic. Volvo, engine. BMW, plastic. And no dipstick. Should be ashamed of yourself.